He's turned page 229. Praise to Shakyamuni.
If you are wearing the protections, you are wearing the protections. I don't know what it has. I don't know what it has. Bombs or what? Bombs? Doesn't have? Nuclear bomb? No. If it has, a statue or letters, Dharma. Then when you, but I'm just telling him. But anybody who has protections, so I have protections, so I put off. Because if your body goes, if your body is on top, that becomes disrespect. Disrespect. You're not doing intentionally disrespect to the holy object, but maybe you forget, but you don't know what you're doing, and ignorance. That's negative karma is due to ignorance. And some people might think, "Oh, I'm not creating the karma because I don't know." But that's wrong. You are creating the karma out of ignorance. You have to know that. So disrespect to the whole object. So you remember, as I mentioned, the children which I think at LMB, I think even hand can go over the Dharma text, can go like monks, things passing over the Dharma text. You can't do that. Go around. Somebody was talking like that, and however, that becomes you have to know that. You're creating the good karma out of ignorance. You have to know that. So you have to check it out. In respect. You see, Jabje Song has protection, past life. Is silver and the protection cone, small. But inside there was nothing. There was nothing. There's only one, not more secret haiku, but secret haiku. Not more secret, but a secret haiku. That's what Rimiji does. Drum rattled 1 week or 5 days into Ade Kasore. Rattle Puja. So you have to sessions, minimum, so lamas, or the sessions. And then at the end you do very huge Dharma wrathful flames from both sides and skulls, and then you bring out, and then you you put it like this, then you put it inside. You with the divine pride and the daydream, so the of course done out of Buddha great compassion to send it. You throw it's at the burn. So Rinpoche used to the Baksa, but there's 1,500 monks continue studied philosophy. So the Buddhist philosophy. Rinpoche did many years. And then when you come back, after finish puja, the many monks playing symbols and like that. And then after you come back at home, then rain. Then usually rains after that. That's when Rinpoche does that. Only when Rinpoche is not there, one Lama driven Rinpoche, I think. Rinpoche, I think, one Lama. He's a very, very good Lama. Not famous, but very good Lama. Devang Rosaling, and he led the puja. He was the leader of the puja, and so he had to, throw dharma to the tea offering. So all those outside Bhakta, there's some shop, restaurant on the other side, so big thanga, big ground. So many monks are around, and all those who did retreat, those who did several days puja, so they play symbols. And so that time the sky, there was a lot of clouds, and all the clouds went like this, circled during that time. All of this, all circled during that time. So it happened to look then all the clouds going over this. It's a very powerful sign. Then one time, there must be some sign. There are some ladies who works in the shop, who had shop nearby, shop this side. There's some restaurant, and never been. There's some restaurant. Then I'm the shop. So those ladies were standing on the other side, and they moved the apricot like this. I think that's sort of and so that's sort of part of I don't know. Maybe part of musician. I'm not sure. If the motivation is black motivation, black has a magician. Or if the motivation is white, then virtue, virtues are black magic. So the ladies, they deal with this. So which remedy that's the secret haikiwa, not more secret haikiwa. Used to wrestle Thomas and pujas like that. So there was one time from the this is a story, as I remembered, from the Gam Cabaret, the Benarum Chukumba, fourth camp, and there was one monk, one elder monk, I think, sort of doing blind magic to capture sound, but doing pujas, things from there. So then one early morning, dawn time. Light came. Didn't sound something, but the light. So there are many Inca lamas, many passed away now. All the geshes, I was not there. But I heard, maybe Rinpoche was telling. So cool airs come through inside. Cool airs come through. And Rinpoche burned the wrathful, I think did the secret hike, the red one. Toma burned the earliest morning there when the light came. So it seems to become successful. Anyway, it seems that one time the monk was doing puja and green snake came from the gomba, from inside the drawer. Green snake came. That's what happened. I don't know what it is. So anyway, I think maybe Tatra do what the monk can do many. But then of course, it doesn't receive, Rinpoche doesn't receive black magic. So, of course, you know, the very high practitioner Tantra, those realization, Kerala, English bodies. I mean, that's, Hiruka. So, what happened was later, before monk died, 1 or 2 months before, the monk regretted so much. I haven't done the magic to Rinpoche. So sorry. So he realized, you know, I guess maybe not ordinary being or something. I don't know. I don't think he came to see Rinpoche, but regret very much, so much. That he died before he died. At least that was good. Regret. So regret purifies. If you regret your non-virtue, that's the most important one to purify. If you don't regret, then it doesn't purify. If you regret, that's the main one. Then after that comes to not again. You see, but the regret, number sunji mitoba. So, seeing the shortcomings of any karma, then regret. That's the most important one for your purification. So anyway, that then also at Baksa, sorry, the truck went around, sorry. Even in Baksa, from Bhutan comes fire in the sky. Black magic from Bhutan. Then from Rinpoche's house, nighttime, people can see. We're in the number 6 in the house. Rinpoche is here, but I was here. Then there's few, you know, then ants. The house is very long. It's a it's prison house. But of course we're not prisoner, but house prison. A lot of barbed wires outside, inside. So anyway, so nighttime fire comes from Rinpoche's roof. Fire goes, and then the 2 fires meet on what the monks debate. The monks from Sarakatan, all the 6 monasteries debate, and also Kajinyingma Satya, but not in Tibet, but the Paksat and the Satya Kajinyingma, but they're very little groups. But they have monasteries for different parts, you know, so they go amongst, but the little groups there, so they can debate or they can see. So normally they still liberty then go to back to rooms or that. Some debate, but some time, not most. So anyway, 2 fires meet and drop on the debating place, the cement floor. I mean, now when I see Baksa, kind of small, but during that time, big drops meet and then drops on the ground. Also that time the fire is dead, sort of that. So this happened. Also it happened that also Baluka Visara dropped behind a monk. Fire dropped behind a monk. One monk. I don't know what the monk said. So that happened. All the Katsure, you know. So Rinpoche had a silver box, small one, but inside there's only secret high protection. That's all, nothing else. But Rinpoche doesn't wear when he goes to the bathroom, always checks off attendant hold. The Rinpoche goes in the bathroom at the airport or things like that. Because if you do like that, of course, there are stories in the past, Dhamman Karasutra, so you don't carry dirty places, holy texts. So things like that, and then, so there's a benefit for that, not having taken to dirty place, the holy, then you respect it. So it gives good karma. So the benefits of Dhamman Karasutra, it is explained. Incredible, it has good karma benefit. Much. So, but by following Rinpoche, I'm supposed to that, but extra ones I wear for traveling or things, but those I give away. I don't go normally in bathroom. But this one I go because because as I told you, Mandana died in bathroom. Mandana in Argentina, no, Iran. She lived in Nepal a long time. Her husband, international bank, very good man. Of course, then, because she was depressed and drink alcohol in Nepal, so many times drunk. She comes upon drunk. And so of course, can stand for so many years. So then I think both agreed. I think then he looked from another wife or something like that. They did. Of course, she's a very, very good human being, very kind. But she is. So anyway, she died in the bathroom. I think in the bathroom floor, I think slipped out and So I mentioned two, and then what's that name? From Malaysia, Sarah. Sunam, not Sunam. Son. She died in the common bathroom. The people, they could not see her. Was it a tree? I'm sure. Could not see her for a little while. In the same day, a little while. Maybe 2-3 hours. So then she found the bathroom dead. Then the one Chinese nun had Dechin. Two from Malaysia, 2 Chinese nuns. One is for transport her initiating that. Then she enlightened one, supposed to help the other nun, who is helping now to England, something like that. And I don't know other nun's name in Malaysia. And died in bathroom. I don't know, it's a few days ago. Some blood came from died in bathroom. Anyway, the one I'm wearing now, this I wear also in the bathroom. So it's not that. Is it whatever appears to Buddha, it appears everything most pure, because they're completed. Merit of wisdom, merit of virtue, so on and so on, completely. So therefore, whatever appears, as I mentioned, even kaka appears nectar, but nectar, not a nectar that suras, devas, this see nectar, it is nectar for them. Not that. The nectar for the Buddha is the most pure nectar. So do that, I think as do the pure mind, holy mind is the most pure in all spirit. no obscuration, even subtle ones, so most pure. So therefore everything appears most pure, and nectar. So that's, yes, that's a great bliss, non-dual emptiness. That's kind of, for us, is far beyond, doesn't, cannot grab the meaning. What? Huh? And so like that, yeah. I think you see, there is no pollution for the Buddha, but you see, for our mind, you see, then we, because if you respect like just one toward what the Dhamma Katsu, there's one story. So they will collect so much merit. But yeah, this one, I go and I can bathroom. Sorry. Other one that only for traveling, there was that one that I put out before going bathroom. Anyway, so sorry, I spoke extended. So you have a lot of bombs on your body. So you lay down on top of that, so that's no good. So everybody should know if you're wearing protection, Dhamma. It's not Dhamma, it's protection, the mantras, things. Like Namjalma mantra or the yeah, so anything like that, so that you have to take it out. Or you see, you don't have to take it out, you put here. You instead of here, you move it around and put backside. Then you do pulsation. That's okay. You don't have to put it around, put it outside. You don't need to just put it. That's what is here. That. Oh, you can keep like that, and then it's okay. For protection now, if you're wearing. And then I think if you're wearing, but maybe less people who are wearing, but many people put just at the altar and that's it. And then blessings and instead of wearing, because if you wear, it purifies. It has the mantra has so much benefit. You see, if you wear, as soon as you touch, because it recites mantra and blow, so as soon as you touch your body, it purifies next karma. And then it becomes a sungha. Sungha means protection from non-human beings and human beings. And the third is, of course, then to remind you good heart, to harm, not harm, to benefit others. That is it. To remind you, practice good heart. But most people don't wear the. Put it at the altar, protection, everything. Put it at the altar. You don't care much. You don't think much of the benefits and precious holy. Okay, at the altar, and that's it. So when you're in danger, you don't think those things. And so when you're in danger, something happens. It happened, and so it's like that. I want to say here at the same time, I want to say, comment. You see, of course, every prayer, every Lamrim meditation, every prayer is for enlightenment. As I said, Lamrim is from beginning to the end. It's done with the motivation Buddha. Motivation at the very beginning, motivation Buddha is the expand, and then see. So Katsuri, everything is to achieve enlightenment, to free the sentient beings from oceans of samsara suffering and bring to enlightenment. Everything is so that's the final thing. Everything is for every prayer mantra, everything, the lamrim. I mean, here, I'm not saying the whole Buddhist, all what is called Buddhism and any kind of meditation. I'm not talking that. I'm here, talking here, religion, what meditation, explain lamrim, everything. Then to free the sentient being, kind of other sentient beings, free from oceans of suffering, bring to enlightenment. It's for that. Everything is for that. And for that, for success, that you need to achieve enlightenment. So achieving enlightenment, even that is not the final thing. Final thing is sentient beings to bring to enlightenment by you. And then for that method to achieve. So everything for that. So you see that, but you see every commitment and every mantra, prayer, you see, we don't know. You see, there are many obstacles in the life. We don't know. Happens, many obstacles. So, you see, when you do those prayers, when you do the mantras and those lamrim meditation, and general bodhicitta was more than scarce benefit of meditation. Then root the good, correctly following words of friend. So when you manage in that, you overcome many problems, even just temporarily, even just problems of this life. I mean, you overcome many problems. Like that, overcome the negative mind. Wrong concept to Guru. Negative thought to the Guru, the heavy negative karma. Your devotion thought, overcome that. Devotion thought, overcome that. Subdue that. Overcome that. So things, so like that. So like that, you see. Renunciation, overcome attachment. The bodhicitta overcome self-chasing, any negative karmas, collect with that, overcome. Then, Kasvara Sunyata, then overcome ignorance, truly existing ignorance. Ignorance, apprehending truly existence. All the negative karmas, problems, suffering coming from that, then you overcome. The oceans of suffering sometimes. Then you see, by overcoming the ignorance, you overcome the delusion, you overcome the karma, you overcome oceans of suffering, samsara. You overcome. So, with this, without talking tantra, then you see, practicing mandala, practicing also deity mandala, in practicing pure appearance and pure thought, then overcome impure appearance, impure thought. Then clear light, illusory body, then cease the ordinary windy mind, subtle windy mind, ordinary, that which creates samsara. In Tantra, then you see the ordinary windy mind, same the essence and the function different. That creates samsara in Tantra. So that you see, so overcome those things. The realization of clarity, or unification, those. So the Kasvara, you don't know what problem you're going to face. So you see, you think you have no problem, but you see, by doing those like Line Physagani, Hasutra, spiritual commitment you have. Then, by doing that, many problems in the daily life, although you get to naturally overcome those pacified, overcome. So this normally happens. Whether you don't know, you're not aware. You don't recognize. You have to know that. You see, one way like that, we have to recognize. Otherwise, you get many sicknesses, you go to doctor, psychology, this and that, spend so much money, and then insurance, where if you paid money to the government or the insurance company or something, then so much money from there goes for your treatment. So kind of like that, so much expenses, this and that. And then you see, while you don't have that much, while you don't have enough money, then you borrow, and then you build expenses over and over. Then kind of that you see. You have to be earn, I think, like that. That we have, there one benefactor who built the Mithya statue in Bodh Gaya, who is a benefactor now. The Nepalese man who has some clairvoyance, I don't know if he could or not, but he said that she has, I don't know, 60 or 70 or protectors or something who protect her daily life. He meant it was kind of surprise. I got very surprised. Even reciting the clouds of mantra offering, the Chebe Tinjisung, clouds of offering the mantra, yeah. If you recite that, I don't know, 300, I'm not sure the number. So many protectors, nations are protectors that protect you. That's one of the benefits. Even Jaipa said that. No question about, that the reciting other texts, even just that. So anyway, you have to know that. So those daily commandments, you see, your main goal is bring pre-sentient beings from the oceans or something, bring to enlightenment. Your main goal is that. Don't forget to achieving. But by the way, there's a problem in daily life. Sicknesses, many other things, many problems. So you see, they can overcome. You are able to overcome all those, as I gave example to you already, like that. So you have to know those things. Okay. So maybe I've said this because not only how to say your name? Jigme. 2 times. 2 times. Jigma.
Yeah.
Great yogi, Jingme Jima. Is that right? Okay. All right. That's it. But other people, maybe they're wearing protections, and that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm saying, you see, to respect, to their mantra, things, with Dhamma, so to respect. Okay, that's when you lay down, when you prostrate, to cautious of that. So, I think. Okay. One thing says, you may ask about the imprint. I always forget. I wrote down note. So you see, I mentioned that already a few days ago. The normal I mentioned about the benefits of receiving room. So not the first life, while Bachubindu was reciting Abhidhamma, then pigeon on the roof can hear every day. So just the words can hear, you see. So every day can. Those then you see, it doesn't understand meaning, but it's just the words. Just words. And then after the pigeon died, and then Bhasavantha's clairvoyance, he checked, then he was born, the pigeon was born, human being, way down in the village, in the family. Family, human, people, one family. So he went born as a human being. So he went down there and asked the family whether they could give the child to him. And they agreed, and they gave the child to him. And he brought it out to the hermitage, and he became a monk, Lodra Damba. Then he became, in that life, he became expert in the Abhidhamma Kosha. He wrote 4 commentaries next life, you see. So the Madhamika, Gita Rinpoche said, Madhamika, he has some difficulties because he hadn't heard much in the past lives. So he had some difficulties to learn the Madhamika. So like that. So he became expert because he heard when he was a pigeon the words, you see. Just even hearing, able to hear the words, it's unbelievable power. So that's every time leaves a positive imprint on the mind. Positive imprint on the mind. So then you see, do that, then next is so expert. So I don't know how Western scientists would explain that. You see those things, how, but there's a connection. When he was pigeon, heard every day the Abhidhamma Kosha teachings. So that Bhajabandhu, who has clairvoyance, knew that was born as a human being, very down there in the family. His clairvoyance can see that. But first of all, I don't know what the Western scientists accept clairvoyance or not. That's my question. That's big question. That's big question. You see, that's a big question. I mean, as I've talked about, most people can't remember coming from, even this life coming from this womb. Other people told him or her, but you don't remember by yourself. Even you came from that. You don't remember. How you came out with so much pain. And then, I don't know nowadays, but before child was born, then upside down, beat to make a voice. That's one the Western system. Western system, well, you see, the child is supposed to so much suffering on the, coming out on the something which is hair, like Tibetan hair, hair. So this is what they can do. So put your hair, the child, so fragile, the skin, so it's like put on thorn bush, thing like that, the child. So then easy beat, well, child have be spanking, then but in the West, but you see, Tibet, Nepal, they don't beating. That's okay. It's very strange. You see, then all the who don't beat, they would die. Who don't beat, they don't speak. They have to beat, you see. But only in the West. But no other country, who don't beat, they also speak. There's even they're beating, there's some children who don't speak in there. There's one incarnation, Ratur, which is very high Lama from Lhasa. Ratur, which I think maybe Devung, I think. Very high Lama. Similar to Mitajian, but voice, manners, very similar. Ratur, which is very high Lama. So, Eve died, passed away, reincarnated. I didn't have teachings, but my teacher who kept me in Tibet and brought through Bhutan, they took teachings. Maybe he came to Tomon, the area, the Tomon Geshe monastery, Yadrong Tomo, under Pagre, I think, maybe came to give teachings. And so, Ratur, so the incarnation, I don't know what's happening with one time our translation, the Lotsawa, our translation, learning the Tibetan language for 2 years. 2 years. Huh? 2 years with what? 2 years.
2 years studying in Dharamsala.
Then?
And 2 years with the Geshe.
So the house was, one time was Lord Dharamsala. So I went to talk, to say thank you. So his house, incarnation's house, the next one. So the incarnation came, the attendant brought to see me. The attendant, the incarnation was already, I think it's maybe already 16 years old, already grown up physically, but still doesn't speak, the incarnation. It's very halama, still doesn't speak it, but I don't know what happened. Maybe it's some situation, but in each case, this. But when I taught Khandula, I don't know, since maybe she didn't like. I don't know, she didn't tell me, but didn't show pleasing face, but I don't know. But you see, yeah, but I met one Indian boy, not boy, he's a grown-up man in Malaysia. But he was speaking until 15 years ago. 15 years ago he was speaking, then he could not speak. After 15 years, and then he was, could not speak. So I did some, the chapter, you place water and then you purify. There's a way to do it. Chapter is very common. Just short puja, few minutes puja, and purification, washing the head, purifying. Very, very common healing puja, purification. Not only disease or things, but pollutions, but it's purifying also negative karma developments. It's for some good monks or some good practitioners, and when they do, then it's very, very effective. Very effective. Can heal many people. Can heal many people. Also like that. So one particular one I didn't do before much. So I did that to him, but I think it needs a few times. As obstacles are greater, then you needed more times, like 20, 30, many times. So things like that. Raviva, yeah, I don't think, I don't think, then he started speaking now, I don't think so. So I don't know what happened now. So Mongolia, calming, I wanted to tell her which embodies, so I went there to do teachings. Li asked the liberation palm, the Lama teaching. But I did not finish, of course. I didn't even begin. So I was talking other things, and then a lot of people came to the old temple. I can't recall, I think so. So there or Russia, maybe Russia, I think, Moscow. There or Moscow, I don't remember. At the end of the teaching, the husband is a Muslim, wife is Christian. So they got a child. I don't know how old is the child. Do you know? 8. So the child has not been speaking from birth. So I suggested him to come to Nepal, child to go around the Swayambha mountain, to go around the mountain, not top, but there's many high lamas, Gajen Shielton, who was like sun in the world, and so he and Jetugangba, who built the hermitage on the above the, not above, but on the, very near to the top there, built a hermitage of Jetugangba and Sera monastery in Tibet. Sera monastery, there's a hill, a very big hill. Then there's a hermitage. So Jetugangba, Lama, so always begin the teaching with the Buddha-Jita. Always amazing Lama. So the Buddha did prostration. Buddha did the prostration, 100,000 full-length prostration around the mountain. So there I was shown the where Kachin is going to take rest. So I was shown even that. The short middle earth so to rest by a monk from Sekutachang monastery. So like this, so many people go. I mean, they get up 3 o'clock in the morning, and then they lay people, and then they go around. So that from 4 o'clock, then it's like Yang Sinbache and the channels, the Father Mata, they go in the morning, every morning. Now he both passed away. Father Mata both passed away. But he had 2 wives, so the young, anyway, this one mother is still alive, but both father and mother both died. And father died first, and then sooner or later, then the mother died. So that I think both cancer. I think. And so they get for so many years. They every morning get up, and then they start saying Jyotir prayer. Preparatory prayer, not the Lamacha, but that one from house when they live. And then along with the prayer, they walk, they go around the second one of the mountain. So they finish the prayer practice during that time, all their second during. The other wife does 100 water bottle offering at the house. Always, every day, 100 water bottle offering on the table. Every day. Yeah, so that... so that many people go in the morning. So that... I didn't know. I thought there's stupa on the top. So I used to go on top of stupa around in the past. Then usually people go around, even the great Bodhisattva, Lumbu Rinpoche, the abbot of the second monastery, they go everywhere, go around the mountain. So then by seeing the pilgrimage book text of Swayambhu, and there's still, and so anyway, the essence of the story is, the Buddha predicted. Buddha came on the Buddha. There's another higher mountain, Swayambhu, then there's a higher mountain, highest mountain, Langru Lungten, called Langru Lungten, where Buddha gave prediction in the past. When Buddha was in India, so came to Nepal and gave prediction on that mountain. So now. So maybe that time, Kathmandu was a lake. There's a mountain, you can see them around. So the lake, and the Buddha said that, all the Buddha's Dharmakaya, wisdom, Dharmakaya, manifests in crystal stupa. Manifesting crystal stupa, it comes on the lake. So then the lake, suddenly they say, then dust covered gradually, the mountain. They has crystal stupa. So now it became the mountain. 2,000 years ago. So it covered it became a mountain. It is said also the stories, the trees, Nagarjuna's hair sprinkled, and then the trees grew from that. But the same story was Rajing Monastery in Tibet, Dromdambas, Jawa Dromdambas Monastery, Rajing, great monastery where the Katamba Geshe, Potawa, and many Katamba Geshe happened from that monastery. Katama Geshe Potawa from that. So he goes nighttime circumambulating monastery, nighttime. So then the monks thought maybe he's going to the girls nighttime. So then he was kicked out from the monastery, Katama Geshe Potawa. Then he made prayers and things. There was a footprint and things, something around there. So that Katama Geshe Potawa. Anyway, the Kasure, the tree is very, very, very interesting. The red monastery tree, also all like kind of, it's all very, very expressive. Trees, kind of like that, like that, like that. Many trees like that. It's very, very expressive, very expressive. And the Jawadrondamba threw hairs on the mountain and then grew those grew those trees. It's the same story. So I, then you see, was Lama Deshe advised to Jawadrondamba among the the causative phenomena, the virtue, then what you collect most merit is build a monastery. Build a monastery. So how many atoms it has? You see, generally, how many atoms it has? The monastery, temple, and monastery. I say most more the monks live, where you can start monasteries. How many atoms it has? So that many lifetimes you become king of devas, human beings, or even universal kings. Amazing, amazing. Though you see that when you're born as a universal king, then all the people in the world, their mind they are living in 10 virtue. Everybody is able to live in 10 virtue by the merit, by the power of that universal king. All like that, unbelievable. Benefit, like that. Like that, I'll say. The sentence, in that country, the world, for example, in this world, at that time, then it was living in 10 virtue. It's unbelievable, unbelievable. Like that, power and benefit it can. So this for eons, the merit increases for eons. 10 million, so many, 10 million, but so many. They never finish the marriage. Goes on, increase on, all of that mentioned. So then Jawadrondamba built this writing monastery. I think it's an incredible benefit for the teaching. Then just above that, the Lama Tsongkhapa, where he wrote Lamrim Chimo, where he wrote the hermitage, where he wrote. But we went to see, but we became a little late, because that day, the monk who is the head of the monastery, appointed by Chinese, I don't understand, so appointed by Chinese, then he invited us to welcome, offer things, tea and things to eat and things. To this, and then they went to see the two rooms. One where he wrote Lama Chemo, Lama Tsongkhapa wrote. One where I forget now. The rocks of the house ruined, but I didn't get to bring a stone from there to the west. I mean, that's so precious during Lama Tsongkhapa. So rock, but the leader of the monastery point was Chinese. It was there with the church, and it was late night. I mean, late day, in the with the church, by chanting and things like that. But nobody fell down. We had to walk down, but nobody fell down, luckily. That's why people going circumambulate the mountain. That's the main reason. All the Buddha's Dhammakaya and former crystal stupa is inside the mountain. That was the main reason. Now, of course, nowadays so many prayer wells, so many stupas around, big, very big stupas, and inside there's so many tatas, there's so many truths. You see, you can circumambulate the whole thing, not only the inside, but everything is circumambulate. So it came out very good if you can do that. So I wrote him. Then later, but I don't think they're maybe simple family. So later they really, if they can do, I said if they can do. So they said they could not come. So I don't know. So there is another method to able to speak, and I never used actually. But I told them, you need sheep's head or something. I'm not sure. One thing to have to for the methods. I had to explain to him. So then I don't know what. I did have that method for a long time, but I didn't get to actually practice. So like that. Okay, I think that's it. Okay, the imprint, yes. So I don't know. What the Western, what do you say, psychology was. I don't know what they would say, but they say, see, participants clairvoyance, and so past life, his pigeon only heard word, but next life. Lots of them are monk, none of that here. Experts wrote for commenters. That's from the imprint. Imprint. So, you see, you have to understand, imprint is so much power. So much power it can be developed. So, you see, so this life is Sutra Tantra. Even don't understand to recite like root, something that root text to Guesamaja or things in Diamond Sutra, whatever, Sutra Tantra. You don't understand, Buddha's teaching, you don't understand, but so to memorize or to recite, so quickly then you become free from samsara or receive Tantra realizations, you understand? Okay, so I just remembered now. His Holiness talked in the teachings. I think Dharamsala, South India, yeah, I think he was reading the, I think, commentary of the Root Wisdom, Zawashiram, written by Nagarjuna, and Zajitik Jirimjiri. Jirimjiri. So the commentary to the Nagarjuna teaching Root Wisdom, that's written by Lama Tsongkhapa. So he was reading that, and then he I think someone said maybe realized, didn't say realized, but he said that then from there then he started to see whatever he sees, nothing real. Whatever he sees, there's something else, not this one. This is not real. The real one is something else. The reality is something else, not this one. Not what you see. Not this one. This illusion. Not this. Well, I didn't say illusion, but this is not real. What you see is not real. It's something else. The reality. Whatever it is, this is not real. This is something else. So that means ultimate reality. You see, existing in mere name, mere level by mind, that one. You understand? There's something else. It's that one. Not appeared to your mind, not mere level mind, not that one. That's hallucination. Because our mind is so used from beginningless breath. Oh, everything real. So you see, so everything is not, even I speak, not for our mind, how to believe or how to understand, how to recognize. You know, it's kind of, I say, I don't know what to say. It become, let's see. To find an example. So you see, even talking, but because the mind is so used, believing it's real, but appear real, as I described. Oh, example, the eye. You see? It appears, then believe it. So mind is so used from beginning to end. So, you know, even you get introduction, this fall, but it just become word. It just become word. It's just become, the reality become just like the momo, reflection in the mirror. Kind of, no, you can't eat that. So what you can eat is the real one. Oh, this is, which do not exist at all. And then which exists, like reflection, the momo reflection in the mirror. You understand? Momo reflection in the mirror. You understand? Ice cream reflection in the mirror. You understand? Like that. So fast. For me, including. It's very strange. Very strange. So then from there he all thought, see, what we have, not real, but the real is something else. That means that which exists in mere name, mere level of my mind. So that means that which is empty from its own heart. Oh, you see? There. Yeah, so those were many years ago, so many years ago. That much is said. And again, on you say, after you realize the emptiness, then 15 days, after 15 days, then you see things as an illusion. When someone said things as illusion, then you see things as illusion. After mental emptiness, so on, then start to see things as illusion, not real, as illusion. Yes, my teacher again, someone all right, then what I want to tell is you see, actually, you see, you have to elaborate. You have to see clear. So you see, without, but from the 4 point of analysis, for vital points of analysis, you see the first one is Gagchang Ne, vital points of recognizing the object to be reputed. You see the true looks in the eye. So if the examination is on the eye, the true looks in the eye, they recognize that, pointing out to that, to not be mistake, to not be mistake. That point on that which appears to you real, but which is not there in the world at all. Not on that base, but not in the world. It exists in nowhere. So, okay. So that you see. So you see. You left out that, and then just eye. Then you see from the tip of the hairs down to the toes. So you check what the 5 aggregates. Now we have whether each one is the eye is not. Then in short, the body is the eye, or mind is not. So then all the 5 is eye or not. Not either. So all that is so so you left out totally the first one. In the teaching, so much emphasis, so much in the philosophical text, so much emphasis. So I don't know. So anyway, some You know, some people in the customer the geshes or them, no, not all. Just just there's some got I don't know, some common. So you see, check just the eyes, not the hairs, not the eyes. This is it down the throats and that. So nothing, the eyes, so down the throats. So then there's nothing. So there's an eye. So there's the eye. So that you see. So many people regard that as emptiness. You understand? As I told you already, I gave you the room, all transmission of the. I gave you the what Lama Tsonga was said. Very most important to. And so you see, many regard that as meditation or emptiness. That is Lama Tsonga was said, falling nihilism, destroying the dependent rising. Then they say, so destroying the dependent rising. The dependent rising is the existence. That's how I exist. There was that there, I think, I think they gave general. I thought it's relative vast, but so you see, destroying the how the I exist. And the self-dependent rising. So destroying that. Nihilism. For nihilism. Okay, so so you see now listen. Okay, that's nice. Yeah. Okay, so that means I who created negative karma, who created samsara, I who suffers, doesn't exist. It means that. You understand? Do you understand? And I who create virtue, I who experience nirvana, I who experience enlightenment, doesn't exist. Oh, you have to understand. Make more clear, not just stop there, I don't exist. But make more clear. More clear. So that means like that. It means like that. You understand? You have to see clear. So then you can express yourself. Whoa! Then you can express yourself. Whoa! You know, why you're falling down. You understand? You're falling down. No, you're not getting up. You understand? So that means you are becoming same as Zen Buddhism. Zen philosophy. Nothing exists. You understand? Then there is no Four Noble Truth. There is no karma. There is no. If there is no I, how there can be action? How can there be object? There wouldn't be karma. There is no I. There is no doer. There is no creator. How there can be action creating? How can there be object, karma created? There is no object. So there is no Four Noble Truth. There is no samsara. Then there is no samsara, there is no nirvana. There is no hell, there is no enlightenment. You see? That's what mistake rises. Come on. Yeah. There's a big, it's really, it's amazing. All the same Zen. No I, no. So that means it means there's no Four Noble Truth. You see? There's no Four Noble Truth. There's no Buddha Dhamma Sangha. There's no Buddha Dhamma, there's no Four Noble Truth. Nothing exists. Why you do meditation? Nothing exists. Why? Why you meditate? Why you follow Zen? Why? Why you remember? Why you meditate? Why? So nothing says why you meditate. So why you doing it? Why you do anything? Why you make job? Why you make money? There's no life. There's no I. There's no I. So why you make money? Money for what? So verse 10. So and then you're falling. You see, you become some Zen. You have to know that. So it becomes so what exists do not exist. What exists, generally, what exists, everything don't exist. You understand? You have to know that. You have to know that. Just don't live that. You make clear how that's big mistake. Biggest mistake in the life. Biggest mistake in the life. You understand? So, yeah, I just continue. Okay, now the so not just another way to meditate is might help for some people. For some people might help. However, can you use this example? yeah. So on the blackboard, you see, and teacher they wrote a line like this, like this, like that, line. You see, now you should go back to childhood time, learning alphabet. Okay, you should go back to childhood time. Otherwise you don't know. Should go back to childhood time. So on the blackboard, teacher wrote a line like this, like that. Well, this is that for me, but from you, for you like this, for you like this, then like that, yeah. So, yeah, so you see, yeah, so we go back to childhood time. We haven't learned, you haven't learned that yet. You haven't learned that yet. You haven't taught. So you see the line like this, like that, yeah. You see, teacher wrote on that blackboard. Oh. So, so you see line, just line like that. For you, the child, you see. You're not taught that, no. So, what do you see the line? What appears to you is the line, like that. Okay? So, you see that, but you don't see that is that. You see that, but you see that, but you don't see that is that. Okay? And now, you see, before the English, before the English alphabet, that, before it came out that name in the world, that, so then from here, this, then this. Before came the English, that, in the world. So then that time you don't see that. Before the English came in the world, that, alphabet, that became the world, then you don't see that. You see a line. You see the line, but you don't see that time. But later, when English came in the world, the names of the alphabet, then you see that, but you don't see this is that. You understand? Before that came, that English word, that name came in the world, you don't see, you see a line, but you don't see that. You understand? You don't see that. Why? Because that doesn't appear to you. Because there is no that. The English didn't exist yet. And you understand? So therefore, you can see even that, due to that line, that, the name came from the mind. Not came from its side, not came from its own side, came from the mind. First you have to know that. Second, you don't see as that. You after language came in the world. You see that, but you don't see that is that. You see, so the teacher wrote the line there. Then, you should concentrate. Before you are taught that is that, you should meditate. You see, on that line. Then teacher, then the label, depending to that, relating to that line, then teacher label, merely imported, merely imputed that, merely imputed that. Relating to that, first that, and then the line like this. Then after that, relating to that, teacher merely imputed that. Then you follow the teacher's idea, invitation. You believed, then your mind followed to that, and your mind label merely imputed that. Relating to that, I said, relating to that, your mind merely imputed that, make up the name that. Your mind immediately imputed that, relating to that line. So meditate on that. So after you believe that, then you see, after you believe that, of course, the next second you see, as I mentioned, then you see here that it has to appear back. It has to appear back to your mind. So when it appears back, in reality it has to appear back to you as a mere level by mind. That happened second before. Just happened right now, the second before, you see? But that didn't happen. That didn't happen. That happened. Biggest problem, that didn't happen. So that, they appear back to the mind, mere name, it's probably is the only Buddha, who has no subtle negative imprint projecting, decorating true existence, the real one. Projecting, decorating the real one. So there's no appearing back mind, truly existent or real. So mere is appear mere level by mind. But for us, then negative imprint left from beginningless rebirth about the ignorance, holding truly existent. Then here, the the relating Z, then true existence is ignorance grasping true existence. Or the left negative imprint, other negative imprint, decorate, project true existence view, the hallucinant view, the real view, the appearance of real. Real, that made input by mind just now, the second before that you see exists from its own side. From its own side, not merely labeled by the mind. Not merely labeled by the mind. Which happened just before second, but it's totally in the wrong way. You see, so hallucination, that on the line, line like this here, then you see on the line there is Z on that line. From that line. Z from that line. Basis of that, that line. From that line. From that basis, from that line. You see? Real that. So you see, here, you see, before it is not there. That is not there. You see the line only relating to that mind, your mind, merely imputed that. Your mind merely imputed that. It is not something on there, on the line, no. Your mind label up that. Reason because that. Merely imputed that. That's it. That's it. But next second, there, this line, existing from that line. realize from that. You understand? Second, there! You see? So, you see, here, so like that, I, action, object, all samsara, hell, enlightenment, samsara, nirvana, happiness, problems, I, action, object, everything. First, second, middle level of our mind, relating to the best. Relating to the best. Mind was the mind, them. You understand? Everything is like that. Not just that. Everything like that. Everything is like that. Reality. You understand? You have to maintain that. You have to maintain that every day. It's not just a few seconds, then you forget. No, that. This is real, this is the real one. You have to maintain every day. They're showing the reality. You see, after that, the hallucination, you see, the project about the negative. Oh, there, the line, there. Understand? Oh, existing form is on the side. Not merely subtle one, not merely level mind appeared. Then you see that, then you see that 100% totally believe that. And then, you create hallucination. Then you totally believe in that. All like that, the I, aggregate, the basis of the hell, enlightenment, samsara, nirvana, happiness, whole entire phenomena, you see. The whole phenomena, you see, the hallucination, now you see, hallucination, wake up, wake up, wake up. I think it's a better way to say, hey, wake up. They always believe in the real world, believe in real. Wake up. It's better to say, wake up. In the iPad, people, they're showing the face, sleeping. It's not always like that. Wake up! So you see, now you see, in Kaji Nyingmas, you see, all the phenomena is the mind. Instead of saying came from mind, it says all phenomena are mind. You see, now here, the phenomena are mind. But it's for practice, when you meant it, for practice, seems useful. But, of course, it's full of debate. How all the phenomena came in my mind. There's a body and mind. Is the body and mind? There's a body and mind. Is the body also mind? Then we have only mind. Is your kaka mind? Is your what else? So is the form mind? From sound, smell, taste, tangible, all mind. Is it? All many mistake arises. Then you see, if the third world war is happening, then you stop thinking. You just don't think third world war. Third world war, you don't think it. Then there's no third world war. You see? When you're in the prison, you think, I'm not in prison. I'm not in the prison. I'm at home. Don't think I'm not. Don't think I'm in prison. Think you are at home. So are you at home? Are you at home? You stop thinking you are in America. You stop thinking, what's the name of this place? New ray. Blue ridge. So I'm at the blue ridge. Stop thinking. Stop thinking. You think you're in Tahiti.
Yeah.
So you're in Tahiti. You're in Tahiti. Tahiti is Western people's Pure Land. Uganda is where people eat people. Uganda. Where they eat human being. New Guinea. So you think you are New Guinea. I mean, of course, everything is came from mind, but they said everything is mind. But you see, even when you meditate like this, it's very helpful. Very helpful. Very helpful. Everything is mind. Everything is mind. I mean, everything is mind, or everything is in the mind, or it's very helpful. But of course, the debate, then so many mistakes arises. But practice may be helpful. So like that, you see. So you can see, if you analyze, if you... all of that, okay. Now, let that Z on the line, from the line, the Z, what that relates to now, the here, whole, here, right here, your eye, and form, sound, smell, touch, or the smell, or the, if your next person has fart, you smell. Make slowly. Don't make noise. Don't make big noise. Don't make big noise that scares people. Slowly. And then you don't know who made the fart. This one. Maybe you. So, so you see, relate to this right here. Meditate, relate to this like that. You see, on the line appear from there. Oh, now relate to here, everything like this. You can see now. You should be able to see now total hallucination. You understand? Okay, so so you say, so like that. So like this example, action object phenomenon, that is for you. See? Hallucination. Oh, the way it appeared, and the way you believe. Everything totally wrong. Living the life this way, your whole life. Worried I, worried I will die, this I will die, this I will get sick, this I will get cancer, this I will get diabetes, this I will, Oh, then little time you go from job you go little time, you go around the city, you go to jogging and exercise to look for fit. The many reasons are to look for fit. Spend day and night and okay. Because you see that. You see this. Oh, he doesn't love me. He doesn't love me. This is real I. He doesn't love me. She doesn't love me. This is real I. Oh, then somebody doesn't like somebody criticizes, angry to me. This is real I. Oh, so many whole lives, so many stories like this. Which doesn't exist. Which doesn't exist at all. So, all this and that. All the world is so much depressed, depression. No loves to be. Even numberless Bodhisattvas, numberless, they love you 100,000 times more to you, but you don't know. You are not aware. You're not aware. For you, like there's no Buddha, there's no Bodhisattva, you don't know. So there's no. So on first, there's no real I. Positive, there's no real I. Oh, so worry, the whole life. Worry. Then, then work hard to stop those problems with the real life. Understand? Amen. Life is life. This is life. This is our life. Can you understand? Do you understand? You have to understand life like this. Oh, you see, if we recognize our life, that's really, everything jog. That's what Jeff Jokin said, jog. Jerk. So everything, if you know, every whole life, jog. You understand? Do you understand? Huh? Jog, huh? The mentality like this, point. Emptiness, what? Mentality, point. You understand? Sharp. Okay. Yeah, if you study philosophy, many words, many logics, many words. But mental sharp, point. Oh, like this. Okay? And you lose the point, and you make so many words. That's good under. Of course, understand excellent words. Yes, good. Yes, very good. But you see, you have to go to the point. So, that's what So now, that real that, not merely level mind. Okay? So now, why does it exist? Does it exist? Is that this first line? No. This line? No. This line? No. Whole line? No. Whole line is the basis to label that. That is label, that line is the basis. You understand? That is the basis to be labeled that. If the line is that, then you have to call that that over that, then numberless. Then numberless. You see, that's one mistake in the philosophy. The mistake. Z over that, Z over that, Z over that, then becomes that thing. Anyway, so that basis basis depend to that, relation to that, then that is meaning input by mind. That's reality. Understand? So this real that not merely level of mind, so not there. Okay? Not there. Not even the group as that real that. Okay? So that's proving again hallucination. So the real that exists nowhere. Not on that bed, nowhere in the world. So to prove the hallucination, symbol is all that be real from that symbol hallucination, all that. So reality is relating to that, what is merely imaged by mind. That what is merely imaged by mind. Okay? So like that, all our action, all the phenomena is like this. So, okay, all the phenomena are like this. So now meditation, mental on this, what I said. Like that merely into my mind. So you see, the mind is the moment the mind is meditating in the emptiness. Emptiness, the subtle dependent arising, subtle dependent arising. Things exist in mere name. Okay, so mind. So therefore, mind is meditating. So therefore, it's called, it's labeled, by depend on, by relating to that, then merely imputed I am meditating. Okay. There's no real I am meditating, but that's merely imputed by the mind. It's I am meditating. Mere imputation. The base also mere imputation. The body is sitting, body is sitting, so action during sitting. Cross leg, and so on the chair or the sitting. Then sooner or later, then body stand. So you see the basis changes, and then relating to that, then mind merely imputed I, sitting, standing, so forth, laying down, then changes as the base changes. So the speech is talking, then relating to that, merely imputed I by the mind, and merely imputed action to speaking. I am speaking. So the base also merely imputed by the mind. So the whole phenomena is, whole thing is merely imputed by the mind, functioning in the mere name. Everything what the body does, what speech does, what mind, then I do this, I do that, there, so see? So, it's, so really imputed like that. And then the base, all the bases are also merely imputed. Same as the I. Same as the I, action of the I. So everything becomes sort of what other sector says, everything is a mind. So kind of like that. So even sharply meditate. So like this, today, from this morning and night, I get up, I wear dress, I wash, I eat breakfast, and then I do moderation, I do the meditation, whatever. Then I eat food, and then I eat lunch, and then I go to toilet, and I free myself. I free myself going to toilet. So you label all the different things. Then the guy said, yeah, then, you know, yeah, I had yeah, go to sleep, and all the thing, all the movements, I see, depend on meal labeled by the mind, and they depend on the base stats, and the body is split mind, what about it, base stats, and the base also meal labeled by the mind, related to another base, and so it goes on like that. So you see, nothing exists from its own side. Not even the atom exists from its side. All these things only exist in mere name. You understand? No, everything exists only mere name. So meditate liberty. Today, the day, 24 hours, everything, it's just mere name, mere level by mind, everything. Nothing exists from its own side. Not even atom. Not even atom of this do not exist from its own side. To empty from its side. Now, from birth up to death, all the activities are as middle labeled on this base, on this aggregate, and the activities are as middle labeled on the activities of the base. That, there's no real one. There's no real one. And the base also middle leveled. The action of body is middle leveled, not the base. So it goes on and on like that. So everything exists in mere name. Everything exists entirely, it exists just mere name, mere level by mind. Meditate on this. Awareness in this, mindfulness in this. Alertness in this. From birth to death, including death, including death, including the birth, exists in mere name, mere level by mind. And now, from beginningless rebirth, now extend the meditation from beginningless rebirth, the endless samsara, or after enlightenment. All I is merely leveled on the aggregates. Aggregates could be sometimes just the mind, like formless realm, no body, or many times body, the other times just the mind. It changes. However, always there's aggregates. There's no time where there's no aggregates. There's always aggregates. Even if you become enlightened, there's aggregates. So there's always I, but I is middle level I. There's always I, middle leveled. There's always the action of I, middle leveled. Oh, then there's always a result, middle leveled. Suffering or happiness, middle leveled. That. Oh, then there's a base aggregates always exist in mere name, and the function of the aggregates exists in mere name. So then the aggregates, and then they have their own base, and exists in mere name. So everything like that, everything exists from beginningless rebirth up to enlightenment, up to including endless samsara. So everything exists in mere name. Everything exists like the I, everything exists in mere name. Mere leveled by mind. So meditate in this. Alert or mindfulness in this. So that's the, this when you have a cancer, any problem, disaster, there's relationship problem, whatever, relationship problems, or the earthquakes, or then even when you die, when even when you're going to die, one meditation you can do this. And so one very important thing is that your mind also is well leveled by mind, That is Dharmakaya, or that's that is the Guru Buddha's whole mind. That's Guru Buddha's whole mind, Dharmakaya. All they recommended on that is best. Possible emptiness, then that you are consciousness, with trouble, and then however that mind is Guru did his whole mind, Dharmakaya. So just concentrate on that. Just concentrate on that. That's the best. Yeah. Even when you're dying. You think you're dying? Well, that's what you suppose emptiness, those are all the past, present, future. Then your mind, the ultimate level moment, that exists from your Guru did only man Dhammakaya. So just concentrate on that. Just concentrate on that. Sorry. All that is impossible to run lower realms and all that pure land or whatever. That's best meditation. Oh, then the question. Yeah, so in the Mutsuguya Samajuru text, also explained in Santa Fe, this one. Kyawa mele, tamche chi, jizanyele kyawa me. This is very good meditation also. Kyawa mele, tamche chi. From the no birth, from the no birth, all are born. From the no birth, all are born. Tamjiche. Gezum nile james. From the mere birth, from just only the birth. Gezum nile something just. From the names only. From just only the birth. From just only the birth, there's no birth. Just a nearly jamming. Jamming, tamche, just a nearly jamming. Is it correct translation? Is it correct translation or not? What do you think?
I didn't catch all that together.
Jamming, tamche.
No birth, everything is born.
From no birth, from no birth, then everything is born. From just only the birth, then birth. From just only the birth, there is no birth. So actually, it's one meaning. Actually, it's two words, but it's one meaning. So what is saying? We meditated. So from that now we have a little idea. So there is not truly existent birth. There is not truly existent birth. There is no real birth. You see? So from there, everything we're born means from there, then you see, the meal level birth happened. All are born from there. From from no birth means from no true latent birth. We meant it just now. So, Tamchiche means all are middle level, all are middle level born. All are middle level born. So all are born, but all are not related, but middle level born. All are middle level born. Okay? From the just the mere birth means from just only the birth. From just only the birth means mere birth. Mere birth. Birth exists in mere name. Mere birth. From there, Jiva means there's no real birth. There's no real birth. So actually it's just talking one thing. You can say exactly the same, you can meditate what we Samaja says, Reuters. Chua mele, from birth, you see, chua mele, tamche chi. Chua mele, tamche chi. Chizam nili, chua me. You can change the words to death. From birth to death, you can say that. You can meditate like that also. You can also do with sicknesses and with old age. You can change that. You can do the meditation. Sorry. You can do the meditation, or you can make song. If you know how to make song, if you know song bothering others' mind, not like that. Song irritating others' mind, bothering others' mind. You sing song, then person get up. You sing song, then person get up, go out. Not that one. But if you can make a nice song, that's very good meaning, very good meditation. It's like my talk in Brazil. The first time I went to Brazil, of course that was not in Brazil, but in America. In the old time, they went to Brazil first time. Then Kancherin, which is center in what is it called, the city?
Rio?
No, other one. São Paulo, Kancherin, which is center. The director lady, I think she's somebody who has some name or some, I don't know. So she arranged my talk in the city. Many people came, but then after 5 minutes, then they stand up. Then after 5 minutes, something like that, then people who are there start to leave. Of course, then new people come. So like that. What is it? Yeah, that's a bad song, and I'm using example. So yeah, so that's good. Yeah. So it's a good, very good meditation. Yeah. Anyway, so it's I think it's stop here. I think that's enough. Lung the camera. So this so it is mentioned, Kasuri, LZR Sutra, Father-Son meeting. In the sutra, for 10 eons, Kasuri, but I think before this, I should say this. I started the teaching on meditation, emptiness. You see that everything came from the mind. The hell, enlightenment, samsara, nirvana, happiness, problem, action, object, everything came from the mind. Created by the mind towards sasada. And then specific, you see, then specific, specific, see, then specific, how it's created by mind, then specific in the emptiness. Not only because of the karma or that general thing, but specific then, by explaining the teaching of emptiness, specific then how to create by the mind. That. Created by the mind. Or the specific then by explaining the teaching of emptiness or the ultimate reality or the, to understand exactly how to came from mind and then created by the mind. So now you have some idea, especially mental and the subtle demonstration. So now, so you see, you should go back to this original one. So therefore, you see, is the happiness come from mind, problem come from mind, created by one's mind. So you understand. So from karma, which is one's mind, intention, and then Sanjaya Samba legacy, so all the Katori, Samba, the five similarity to the principal consciousness. So that the full characteristic, that characteristic of the karma. So yeah. So the then you see the details the most clear, but middle level by the mind, So you can see everything is just a mere name. So all of that we meditated. So you see, this is don't think just philosophy. Nothing to do with your life, nothing to do with your everyday life. Oh, this is philosophy. There's something to talk about. That is totally wrong. That's totally wrong. So that should be the everyday life practice. Everyday life awareness, alertness, awareness. Everyday life awareness. Oh, that should be the everyday life awareness. Oh, so it shows it's completely in your hand. If you don't want to harm by others, if you don't want problem, if you don't want harm by others, then you see, should stop giving harm to others, disturbing others. And on top of that, benefit others. You want the happiness, you want to be only receive help by others, or then on top of stopping harm to others, then you should cause happiness to others. All that. So, that should be the main philosophy, practice everyday life. Good heart, especially. As I told you already. And the second reason, first reason you are happy. The second reason, numberless sentence things. Do not want suffering, want happiness. So you have to cause happiness. Happiness is not today's, not only temporary happiness this life, not next life happiness, not only ultimate happiness, peerless happiness, total cessation of obscurity, complete realization. Oh, happiness to cause other sense brings up to enlightenment. Cause happiness to others. So all that. The numberless sentences in the children. So all that. So that should be the everyday life way of thinking, everyday life practice. So it is said in the Gadama Geshe Kasa di Rujan Tunde Makaro Gadama Kasa Jesha. Geshe Gadama Geshe. Listen, please listen. No, maybe when I have to tell, I forget. Lelentam the chigal da, kumla gaden chao guam. Lelentam the chigal da. Put all the blends to one. Put all the blends to one. What is that one? What is that one? God? So one means self-change. You are not other. Your problem is all your problem came from your self-chasing thought. So you are great demon. You are inner enemy, you great demon, self-changing thought. So, put all the blames to one. So, all the problems, whatever any undesirable, whatever, anything happens, small, big, anything, immediately put the blame to his eyes, so self-changing thought. The length and the chile, da! Put all the blames on that. Self-changing, length and chile, da. So you see, this advice is based on that philosophy. We went to meditate, meditate. I began from that, meditate. Oh, you understand? Oh, the length and the chile, da! There. Then towards others, so anything, whatever undesirable, wow, any small, big, whatever, immediately blame to one self-change, your own self-change thought. What about others? Then is it that you worldly people? That's right. That's so many things to say. Is it to win the court? You see? So, then towards others, mental kindness. Towards others, meditate on great kindness. That should be written in your diary book. Even at the beginning, you see. Before you get diarrhea, you should write that. So, what's so important there? So important. You see, you should write that, put in your bedroom. I don't know, my bathroom. I have no altar in bathroom, but I have advised that the Ling Rinpoche about about life impermanence, and then you see even the older people, so much I suffer all that. So there's verses I wrote where I sit. Then I wrote that you can see, but now the eyes maybe a little bit more difficult. It's smaller than can't. Maybe. So those are not older. That's for awareness. Actually, but in Gabon, I have this sort of mantra written this. I think Anijan put at the bathroom. There's a toilet here. Then there's a mantra, two mantras. One mantra is with kaka, mantra to recite this, to preta, to meditate, written there. That's another mantra. So, Gabon, I don't have aptos, but Gabon I have. And then maybe another place, I think. So that. But otherwise I have, Buddhas and statue pictures everywhere. Everywhere. So they, everywhere. And then supposed to be each time I enter a room, then I'm supposed to do it like that. To not everyone but looking this, then takes so many hours for to everyone, to all the statues, the pictures. So when you enter the room like this, a person to all who are my guru, who are my root guru. So that's the same. Or even when you are temple, even your pilgrimage to Gomba, or same. How many billion days towards all and they say, my root guru, to guide me to enlightenment and the manifest in this. So that's enough. You don't need everyone ready. Takes many days. Takes many days. So, well, I think I'm supposed to do that, but I did, yeah, so usually they go with busy, then, you know, mind is distracted and then it happens. So, that's supposed to be practicing like that. So, yeah, career go oh, la gula learning to gula garden chokum. Oh, I already talked. So the enemy, for example, shut short. Then enemy, if you don't cherish, there's no enlightenment. If you cherish, there's enlightenment. Okay, that's enough. Tonight, yeah. I mean, I already mentioned, yeah, how so precious every single sentence, so precious. I told all the Buddha-san came from that. So precious, so kind. I told already. Oh, so that you see, going like garden chow, so mentioning great kindness towards others. What about others? But people ask, oh, so much respect, what was wrong, they did, oh, meditate on great kindness towards others. Okay. You see, the sentient being is, even you see worms and mosquitoes or something, is the one who gives the enlightenment. Is the one who gives the enlightenment. Who gives the enlightenment. So if you don't cherish, then there's no enlightenment. You see, you cherish, there's enlightenment. So the one who gives you enlightenment. You have to remember, who gives you enlightenment is this one. Wow, sentient things. Oh, the enemy whom you are angry, whom you hate, who don't talk, don't help, don't wish the person to be happy. I don't know. But anyway, so each one, if you want the enlightenment, or this is the one to give the enlightenment. If you're looking for enlightenment, or this is the one who gives the enlightenment. Oh, then. The numberless scarce or called as Buddha's holy body, Holy Spirit mind is each you want to who gives you this one, this person. So whom we hate, don't like it. Oh, so most kind, most person. So you see, so go on, tap the chicken da. Guna garden chow gone. That should be in your handbag. You know. So in the room, in your dining room, kitchen, there should be a notice. There should be a framed wall or something, you see, to remind. Every day to remind only a different room. Like that. Like that. So good, so good. So best advice. So from that thing, only to cause happiness to others. Nowhere to harm, nowhere to get angry. So only thing is to change your mind. You know, the enemy, great demon, instead of the guru, that your guru is self-session thought, your attachment, your ignorance holding the true lesson. Oh, it's a guru, isn't it? So you do everything for them. So that, only you see, that's recognize the great demon. Then change that. So solution, change that. From where all the problem, everything comes. Okay. Also that I started to talk from beginning how everything came from. I said, the Campbell mind. So, you see, so now that's conclusion. Now that's conclusion. Or practice, conclusion. Not just plus ba 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 ba. No, everyday practice. Meditation, most important meditation. Meditation, that research, the meditation, prayer, the meditation. But you see, you have near people, send them angry, what this, angry, never change. I was angry in the handbag and criticized. You see, total opposite. What do you drink meditation? I don't know. What meditation I drink? I don't know. What kind of meditation? Maybe Zen meditation. Okay. All right. Okay, all right, we'll stop there. Oh, then tomorrow I do the room, okay? The divine rising. No, that's all. That's part the moment. But I mean, there's enough meditation for. There's enough meditation to whole life. You understand? All your life, there's incredible meditation to do. Yeah. Then on the body then the Lama is teaching the whole truth start. Okay. Okay. All right. Then I think I finish the teaching in Tahiti. Or Tahiti, Uganda? Huh? Oh, Uganda. So please, conclusion that, okay? Otherwise, I'm practicing Buddhism. Doesn't make sense. No meaning. So so become very strange. All right. Oh, then there's maybe we do the I don't know. Maybe we do the Lambram prayer, Lambram dedication tonight. We never get done. Okay. Dear, this is a big gym, the transaction, the Javara, Tamaguruna, Taya, me. Oh, the near the past, the best which I married to the Rola, the Golden numberless and numberless Buddha. Oh, the kind of the meta body, that's also what happened successful years of all Sunday. May it be generated in the heart of all the sentient beings, who has been some mother kind from beginningless birth, who has been because of that, doesn't have a Dharma, doesn't know Dharma, Dharma. The self-judgment, with that, then to get me the encouragement, so much as negative karma, from beginningless birth to me, then suffered, some lifetime, 6 years, then again the future, same, then as long as I'm in samsara, as long as being samsara, then again I was born, then create so much in the karma, there has been so much suffering, only without end. That is that day, Bodhicitta to be generated in all their heart, and bodhicitta to be generated in the heart of all the sentient beings in this world, and the bodhicitta to be generated in the heart of all the sentient beings in America, in the heart of Mr. President Tom Trump. I said President Trump. If the Trump's here. Then then in the heart of all the people coming to the center, the center, and all the staffs and all the students work in the center, all the in the Bodhicitta in the heart of all the students, and in the heart of all those who are from my promise, brothers, them all in the heart of all those people, sentient beings who see me, who touch me, who remember me, who see me, hears me, they touch me, remember me, who hears one, who mentions one, who see their photos, and dreams, in all their heart, and in the Bodhicitta, in the heart of all us, in the heart of all of us here, including family members who already died, and living us in the Bodhicitta, in our heart, in our heart, all those who just general Bodhicitta, and then the giving advent is good. Danjo Zanjo Rembo Jema Jebana de Jeba Nyamba me Konja Konja Bewa Yo I didn't realize emptiness. Da Gonda Ranchia, da Meba, da Jude, Tende Lua Meba, Pensa Gamea, Trosa, Java, Yellow Gonda, Toma, Jinjelo, Kande Rabe, Gore, Shingan, De Pentan, Deva, Maluju, Jene, Sewa, Tenten, Jatu, Yeshabe. De Badu Denjo Donya Nanja Sundu Jebe Ala Jeje Santa Kanje Dendu Gachana Bemo Denden Jazola Yaso Andeso Shenden Londo Joy Aya Jara Gundu Jawa Tonga Tejo Shenyang Osu Zebed Jave Ngabela Sa Denyela Keje Tayando Manjo Judibigabela Tonga in all the visual in all the lifetimes the mind was around and separated from people that mind all the world to be able to be all life, all the future life to be like Lama Tonga, but did the most benefit in teaching with them. Abandela ma jigu jindawa godangu de dancing Cheja Tenjoa Sangmoa Jindawa Tenda Gonanda Joa actions Guru that to realize that all the Buddha's actions and receive blessing Guru, that was a realization from Guru, correctly falling words up to omniscience. Hoy bandela me nama dawa la geje tamyang lo da me je jinde la ba do mo go je la me je la sam la ju bara show the where is all to prep the world I did all that best marriage called the Lord called the number sente me number Buddha samete karasugore. What's that happening now? What's happening in the future? Then will stop the image of all the diseases, will start the image of all the famines and all the problems. All the problems come on, the discriminatory anger, will stop them, stop all the problems, fire, water, the tsunamis, That's all those trips start immediately. Then has one global problems, the ice melt down the oceans, ingress, wash away the cities, all those problems to face by immediately. But the popular peace happiness be received in the heart, all the sentence bands all the name, the Dharma from our sentiments, all the happiness will last long time, then all the sentiments with Dharma, achieving enlightenment, was on the neck and most important breath, may be able to cherish every single sentence, being them more than horse guy filled with grand jewels. Tanya Samja Tamja La Yishino Lela Betanjo Dribe Zambaya Tato Jebara Zimbara. Then Karazavani, the innocent who see me, touch me, remember me, think of me, that come, yeah, who see the Kazuya, my movement, all those who dreams, who see portals of this, all the may all their suffering be pacified immediately, and all the happiness, single enlightenment immediately. I did all the past, but with I made it to collected by me through, I made it to collect by numberless sentiments, numberless Buddhas. All those merits which do not exist from its own side. May the I who do not exist from its own side. Maybe achieve the Buddhahood which do not exist from its own side. Then lead numberless sentient beings who do not exist from its own side. To that Buddhahood which do not exist from its own side. By myself alone who do not exist from its own side. Jamal Bagachida, Jambata Gunda, Zamba, the Dagunje, Jetson, Dalo, Zangawa, the Tatanje, Radumo, to the Shebe, Jawat, and Moagala, Chuzong, Ovaya, the Gagaveta, Samwa, Juje, Radong, Ovara, India, Juje, Javo, yeah. Yeah. Tonight dedication.
Page 339.
Ba number peva gaye sama Tanjamal Sama Shaw Dada Shinja Dada Davis Java Losang Chava Yitamba Chimden the Java Jama Yang Tabazo Sanganamanan Java Hanju Samba Samba Jamokunda Samala Dola Diadom Visitava Abodenzo Omdura Zamiga Diadom Visitava Abodenez Dura 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 Zamiga the Java Jama Tavaza. What Amaremamjila Bijoji Javala Chato, Java Jama, what Amana Javala Chato, Mejon, Seja, Java, Jalata, and the Rova, maybe them. Dagela Santa, Mamba, Gondala, New Oh, thank you. Thank you. See you tomorrow. Tomorrow Saturday.
Yes.
Okay. So tomorrow, so morning I'll come to
Could the TOG people, you know who you are, be here at 8:30, please? So tomorrow we'll do the usual morning stuff, and then we'll finish around 7:15, 7:30, and the puja starts at 9:30. Guru Puja starts at 9:30. Okay?